Okay, quick question. Webcam this isn't a video call, right?
Well, I mean, no one else is using one. It's just
Good,
me.
I just got off my work clothes, and this is the last thing the fucking world needs to see.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Look, Ikky, you don't have to get out the gimp suit. We understand.
Crinkle, crinkle. Ugh, that noise would be weird. Anyway, welcome back, everyone, to Vigil.
I apologize, Ikky.
Oh, don't worry, we're all just fucking live.
Today, we actually have, Iron isn't here because he's on holiday.
Yep.
And we actually have Eps back because he wasn't able to be here last week. So, chickablat, as they say.
Yeah.
Chickablat, not chickablat.
Well, I'm not Russian.
Zorkra! Sorry, there you go. That's how you meant to pronounce it.
Blin. Anyway, so I don't know if Eps was here last week. Well, or watched it. Probably not.
Yeah, I was too zonked out. I think that was the reason why I wasn't available.
Wait,
no, shit. No, my friends decided to just be like, "Oh, hi."
Yeah, your friends are stupid.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we did have a good game of Cards Against Humanity, and we basically went for we tried to go for the combinations that would piss off the most SJWs.
So, any joke?
Yeah. Well, no, just yeah. Go on, continue. I'll see if I can fish out some of the combinations because we took some of the pictures for them.
Make sure to post them on the Discord.
Oh no, this will be like I just spoke, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, okay. So, do you know what happened last time?
No.
Okay, to put it bluntly, there was no real plot, and really everyone kind of sort of met each other in a burning building, saved a few people, decided, oh well, bye, and then decided to leave. Not much happened. So, to this episode, we will actually have plot that is groundbreaking at all, and we'll start a little bit with a scene that I've written just to give you a bit more context into what's going on and why. So it entirely depends on your characters if you would watch this show, but you could probably tube it, as they say. I haven't thought of a not YouTube name yet, but 2-bit sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a daily panel show that's ran on it's one of those daily panel show type affairs, and it is The Daily with Bob Paulson. And we now return to it. There's several of us, of course, some guests, and Rob introduces the show once more, with an audience applause coming in.
Oh, right. So hold up. So let me just get this straight. You're basically talking about a TV show in the game happening right now that our characters would probably watch, or the city would watch.
Yeah, or like I said, it's just one of those I think it's cable access news or something like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like watching Loose Women in the afternoon.
Okay.
Or some bullshit like that, or the right stuff in the UK.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's it's daytime TV, but occasionally they have something.
If it's the right stuff, does that mean it's going to end up being cancelled because someone says something offensive?
Probably.
Yes, exactly. It's those kind of shows.
We'll get to that later in the campaign, of course. Anyway, Rob reintroduced the show. Is superheroes are amongst us. We have seen over the past few weeks as a number of individuals with extraordinary abilities arise. The question comes, how do we handle this as a society and culture? Joining me, we have a panel of guests. We have Lieutenant Alex Ramirez, from the NYPD, Arthur Daranasu, CEO of Sphere Industries, and Dr. Rob Parson, a renowned psychologist. And, pans to the various guests. Ramirez is he's a rather fierce-looking Latina woman dressed in a leather jacket. She's rather no-nonsense. Arthur is a somewhat pale, half-Asian man, the mane of black hair, with a loose suit. And Peters is an aged man with greying hair and a sort of tweed, brownish suit and a loose shirt. He's not like wearing a tie or anything. Rob continues and says to them, "So, Dr. Peters, can we say these people are unhinged in any way?" Peters sort of collects himself for a moment and says, "I think these people believe themselves to be imbued with some kind of responsibility from their current set of circumstances. We're talking, psychologically speaking, we are talking a low degree of conscientiousness and a high agreeableness, which represents their empathy, which is why they're doing this." To which Alex interjects, "Superheroes are dumb," rather dismissively. Peters goes, apologies. "Well, it's more of a recklessness and self-sacrifice than dumbness. They obviously have decided to hide themselves in one way or another." That when Arthur chimes in and says, "Well, you know what they say. We all wear masks to hide who we truly are." And then Bob asks, "Well, what about Helena Radcliffe?" And Alex curtly responds, "She's not broken any laws as of yet." So, as a recent statement by the NYPD states that vigilantism will not be tolerated and have created a task force to investigate these extraordinary individuals. Yes. I would have thought that the police would have been appreciative of this assistance. After all, these individuals are tapping into the cultural myths and zeitgeists created by comic books. The problem is that these people with extraordinary abilities is what happens when someone wishes to harm others or take something for themselves. Arthur seems to be rather dismissive of this and says, "Look, we aren't going to see, a Professor Evil and his brightly coloured goons take to the street." And Peters responds with, "It may occur. It is hard to stop a bank robber who can tear the vault's doors. I imagine that kind of power could lead to dangerous times, if not properly managed." At that point, they start discussing things amongst themselves, and at that point it's shut off. And really, we're going to transpose ourselves to a staff room in which Steel Wool, aka Helena Radcliffe, is currently looking over some test papers, doing some markings. Ah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're currently in a staff room looking over some papers, mainly pertaining to some tests that's been done to your students, just to generally evaluate where they are in terms of their physics knowledge.
Alright, so what check do I have to do this?
To mark some papers?
Yeah.
Fortunately, not really. It's just some basic high school physics questions. You just...
I figured that's why you were specifically asking for my input, is because you wanted me to roll. I was listening, don't worry.
Well, the TV was on in the background, and you can kind of you did hear your name come up in it. So
yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, she's gonna sort of look at the TV from her. Is she alone in marking these papers right now, or is this inside the school office and other people are there?
It's a little empty at the minute. There's no one else really there.
So she's just going to take a moment to contemplate this, and she's going to make a note of the professor's name and see if she can contact him at some point. I doubt his contact details will feature in the show, but
Certainly,
it's a modern name.
his name is Dr. Jacob Peters.
Yeah. I'm assuming he has quite a large internet fan base, and he's got multiple detractors as well.
It's a little controversial.
Excuse me, I have a stupid question.
Yeah.
Dr. Jacobs, he wasn't the psychologist, was he?
No, he's a fictional psychologist in this setting.
Okay, he was a psychologist
He's a
panelist.
psychologist. Yeah, he was part of the panel.
Okay, I'm sorry. A lot of names did kind of go over my head. I was listening more to the professions.
Okay.
Question. I have a different question. Can I please have access to my sheet?
No.
Sorry. You don't have access to your sheet? That's a little weird.
Nope.
I will assign it to you.
Also, I found a good image for Rush. Because,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I don't have anything just yet, but I have something that looks pretty cool.
Okay, it should be, you should be able to move stuff around now. Okay. So you note down his name and, probably to later.
Yeah, see if I can get his contact details. Though I won't contact him immediately.
Okay. So,
I'm assuming that show's live.
yeah, it's live. It's like midday. But before you can get down and start marking the papers once more, two additional teachers come in. Hold on. I must consult my notes on names because I am terrible with names. There's Mr. Devlin, which is the IT teacher, or which is an IT teacher, and Mr. Kruger, who teaches English. They both come in and they're just talking about some minor incidents, some minor sort of delinquency in the school. I was like, that's Sarah Dryden. There's a lot more trouble than she's worth. And I go, she's been kind of quiet in my class. Anyway, they both come to see you and it's like, oh, Helena, I didn't see you in there.
It's okay.
Yeah, we've just run into the head, and she's looking for you, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, tell her I'll be on my way. I can always mark these later at home.
Will do. They both sort of like, move further in, they get out some lunch, and they
I'm
just
going to take a moment before I leave their company, though, to give them a good look and try and work out if, when they mentioned that business to me, they had some kind of telling expression on their faces. Like, are they worried? Are they smug? Like what kind of expression they may have had.
That is entirely good. I believe the skill to use would be...
By the way, I uploaded a new token of Rush that I found an image of.
Huh. He seems pretty urban.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, the whole point of this armor is that it's all fucking cheap plastic.
So it's just for looks.
It's not just for looks, but to basically make him look like he's indestructible, where really he's just really tough.
It looks like he got some cosplay stormtrooper armor and retrofitted it.
That's what I mean.
Oh, that seems pretty cheap.
Yep.
If you can put it on a token, then I could...
I did. That is a token.
Oh.
I've made my avatar already. Like, I've put it on.
Well, yeah, it's just these two are the tokens.
Yeah, what skill should I roll, do you reckon?
I will say... Probably... I'd say conversation.
Okay. I don't have conversation trained. I
Should
only
be an
have.
everyman skill, so you'd probably
Oh.
be an 8 or less.
All right.
Oh yeah, Jack James.
Okay.
Hmm.
2, 4, and 6. These people aren't exactly expert liars themselves, but you can glisten that it may be something serious.
Okay. In which case, what I will do is I will prepare to go to see the head, but while I do this, or just before I do this, I'm going to make sure the steel wool suit is packed in my briefcase rather than in the back of my car. And I'm going to go to see the head with the briefcase.
Okay. As you would be heading toward the head's office, you're not exactly on like the most friendliest of terms with her.
Mm.
She's Mrs. Patel is quite a bit of a has been kind of hard on you as of late. They're
Yeah,
asking for
not too
more.
receptive to the whole
Yeah,
incident.
but she is while she is a bit of a short woman, she does actually have a little air of intimidation about her.
Funny that my dad was fired from his job, or was made redundant by a new boss who was a short Indian person. Totally coincidental, just amusing.
Runs
Anyway,
in the family. So, when you actually do arrive there, you rather expecting her to be sitting on a desk is you encounter a man that appears to be dressed in like a plain suit. He's wearing some sunglasses, short cropped hair, and he says, "Ah, Helena, glad you could be here. This is obviously not Mrs. Patel."
yeah. You seen the head anywhere around here?
Hmm?
The head, Mrs. Patel. She runs the school. Oh, hey, Mum.
Oh, she's a little busy right now, but she'll be back soon. Please
Give
come in.
Harp a second. I think he had company pop in. They do that sometimes.
Please come in.
Hey, Ikky.
Like I said, give Harp a second.
No, I mean Ikky.
Sorry,
Yes,
can
what's
you
up?
repeat all of that? I have someone going in the room.
He asks you to come in.
Okay, well, she'll do so, assuming this is something even more serious than just the head.
He motions for you to take a seat. He's kind of like lent against the desk. He seems rather like casual about things, but you can tell that this guy's some kind of serious government guy.
Okay, well, Helena's going to take a seat, looking predictably, you guessed it, sheepish.
Okay, can we kick him for that pun?
Yeah, I'm tempted to now.
Dude, this is only the beginning of the fun.
You're gonna have to get creative. There's a whole campaign ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, continue.
Says, you at a flaming building last night?
Yes. Yes, I assume this is a problem.
I'd say it is. Well, at the beginning of such. You don't. While it is admirable that you guard and try and save people from fires and other kind of disasters. I've been, shall we say, monitoring you ever since the accident.
Monitoring me?
Yes. Not that kind of NSA thing where we bug everything of yours and listen to all of your calls and maybe occasionally watch you in the shower. we don't do that sort of thing. We just keep a vague knowledge of your movements, because we have a feeling you may be planning to stop actual criminals.
Well, slow down a moment. Who's we?
Oh, apologies. You can call me Smith.
Okay, but who do you represent? Who are you here on behalf of? The government?
You could say that. I represent an organization that has a very long lineage of protecting this country. And with recent disturbances, and people with, shall we say, interesting abilities have cropped up. They're investigating them. And?
So have I been.
Say again?
I've been investigating them too.
And who have you met?
Before I answer that question, I'm going to ask you one.
Very well.
Where is Mrs. Patel, and is she okay?
She's fine.
And where is she?
She's outside handling some teenage drama with during recess. You know how it is.
I'll be right.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be back. So, yes, we've been very interested in finding out who these people are and if they're a threat or not.
Well, the only ones I've met so far have been noble-minded, and I'm fairly sure they're not a threat to anyone who doesn't have it coming. However, you're right to be concerned. I was too. That's part of why I went to this place in the first place, or rather, why I showed such an interest in it.
Yes, before we can assist you, and in fact, if you wish to do more of this, we may be able to provide you with sound advice for not getting in trouble with the authorities.
Well, that would be appreciated.
Yes.
So, I won't lie, your somewhat secretive approach isn't the most reassuring thing I've encountered.
Oh, don't worry. We're not entirely sure if we can trust you either.
We'll work on that trust, I guess.
We will. I'm looking forward to the team building exercises. But I digress. We wish to extend an invitation to you to a little, shall we say, project that has been in the works for decades.
Okay.
And really, it is not much. All we ask is you respond to situations that not only endanger the country, but the world.
Well, ever since the original project got shut down, I've been looking for something more fulfilling than just this, but it would be a bit much to turn my back on now. Can I still work at the school as well?
Of course. Although, it was us who got you into the school. You really think people hire sheep?
It's only just the tip of the iceberg, but all right then. All right.
Good.
I'll help.
Good. He pushes himself up a bit. Says, I would advise that while yes we are watching you, we wish to be a point of contact between you and others who do what you do. And I will, of course, advise on how to proceed without getting the police walking into your classroom and arresting you in front of students. The best thing to do is to not cause any trouble. Otherwise, the police will have to shift their authorities to you. Vigilantism is illegal, as you know. That's why whenever if you was to, say, stop some criminals, we would advise you get out of there before the police arrive. they are still duty bound to arrest you if you're suspected.
I take it you want me to talk to the others on your behalf and see if I can bring them into this project of yours.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not going to force anyone, but I will do my best to raise attention.
One more thing. Just a little tip. I wouldn't advise using your tasers a lot. Tasers are illegal in the state.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you come from England, you get this sweeping idea of what things in America are like. I do apologise, although, to be fair, I haven't even used them yet.
Just make sure the police don't see you use them.
Understood. I'll do my best.
Or let them know you've got them. That would be a very clever idea. But for now, we're keeping things on the. For now, we're keeping things a little on the down low. There's nothing we need of people like you. However, we are in the interests of preparing, and we want to make sure that you aren't causing any trouble.
It wasn't my intention.
I assume you'll be self-policing yourselves, so we'll just leave you to it.
Can't speak for the others, but I'm certainly trying to do the right thing.
Of course. And that's admirable.
Is there anything else you needed?
He thinks to himself a moment. No. We'll be in touch. If you need me, just call this number. He slides a small card, and the card has a number on it, and it says Smith under a very large stylized V.
Just going to look over the card for a few moments and then just sort of look back to him and listen. Your second name isn't really Smith, is it?
Well, I'd tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, I as much. I'll see you soon, Mr. Smith.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy this. Teaching is a very rewarding profession, very important for the youth. He sort of stands up straight from the desk and puts on some very classic aviators and nods to you before leaving.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, she's just going to look over the car for a few minutes more, come out of the room, and then he's going to wave to one of the other teachers who she met earlier and then promptly faint. Just like straight out like a light for about, I'm going to say 30 seconds.
Okay, of course this doesn't go over well. Some people rush over, and you're taken to the teacher's lounge in order to
Yes,
sort
where
of...
she swiftly recovers and explains that she's fine. She just got told some rather significant information and it got the better of her. And it won't happen again.
Okay then.
I do this because this is me referencing one time at work where, okay, I wasn't exactly recruited into an agency to save the world, but a similarly big bomb was dropped on me and I just sort of fainted the moment I left the room. Fun story. Anyway.
Bombshell. So, we'll move to another person's perspective. Imagine the map sort of zooming out. This small suburban high school to the building from the other day, in which I suppose actually no, not that. Ikky, you there?
I have been here the entire time. I just mute myself so my keyboard doesn't clicky clack.
That is true. That is a horrendously annoying sound for anyone ever.
Well, I'm considerate like that.
Thank you very much for your consideration. We're going to shift to your perspective now, but
I heard.
it's going to be at it's going to be at your home where with your parents. It's going to be either the sort of suite in the apartment suite in Manhattan, or is it going to be somewhere more near outside the city?
They have a penthouse suite in Manhattan, so imagine like a really, really upscale apartment.
You're summoned to the general living area by your father. His name was got down here somewhere.
I know I wrote it down somewhere too, but it's like somewhere in the Discord chat.
It's not just that, but I've also written it down somewhere, so I'll find it.
This.
I might put it on the roll on the page, so just bear with me a moment.
I got all the time in the world, dude.
Either way, we'll continue with the scene. Well, your father calls you into the living room, and he's like, says you were late home last night.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I got lost on the way to the subway ran late.
Public transport. I've been speaking with your mother, and what with the harrowing incident at the university, we've decided that the best time to sort of bring you back into everyone's social circle is this function we've got in a couple of weeks.
One second, actually turn you on because my speakers are garbo. They're not bleeding through, are they?
Say again?
You're not bleeding through the speakers, are you?
No.
My speaker.
Am I going through okay?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like bleeding through my mic is all.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Fantastic.
Okay, so it says there's a function in a few weeks. Just some like antiques being auctioned off for charity, and it's got a lot of rich and famous people. They'll be very sympathetic to you, and maybe you can talk things over with them. Maybe make a couple of new friends, contacts for when you decide to resume your studies and maybe get a job.
Are you sure the police won't be too upset? They won't want to question me?
We've been talking it over with our lawyers. We've prepared statements and all
that. So she's just taking a deep breath because he has really like been cooped up in his room, quote unquote, studying. I was gonna say, I'd love to go, really.
Okay. Says just try not to be too out there until then, okay?
Father, no, I'll be fine. Really. Is it white tie, black tie? Is this casual?
It's black tie. It's an auction of antiques. So it's full of the richest in the city. So you want to look good. Maybe get your hair cut or something. As it is getting a bit long.
Give me 1 second, because I got a train coming here.
Okay.
Unless y'all want to hear its air horn. Come on. Sorry about that. I live like right by a railway, so occasionally you just like slam on the horn.
Yeah, that's fine.
So she's gonna like kind of grasp his hair, pretend it's normal, pretend it's like actually volatile hair, and be like, GD, you're right. I really should get that fixed. Actually, do you mind if I maybe take a subway out now, or take the cab out now? Go get cleaned up.
You're like,
Maybe get something nice to wear.
sure. I'd recommend he gives you a local upscale tailor, which will make you a custom fitted suit.
Of course, wonderful. Would you like anything while I'm out?
There's no, we're fine. He takes out a credit card and hands it to you and says, the pin.
GD, wonderful. Is that all, Papa?
It's fine. I've got some business to attend to.
Right then. So she's gonna take the stairs down and, actually, is Uber in New York at this time of year? It's modern day, right?
Yeah, it's current year.
Yeah, Uber kind of had an issue getting to New York State because of the cab barons.
Yeah, let's just say Uber is there, or the equivalent of Uber.
Thank Christ, what's our governor again?
Super.
Let's call it Super.
Sorry about that, train.
That's fine.
Our governor made sure Uber got in, so he's gonna take an Uber down to. But he's not going to a barber because the moment a barber actually tries to cut his hair, it's gonna start bleeding this purple gunk, and you know how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
He's basically like the monster from The Thing.
Yeah,
Sorry, could you repeat that, Harp? Because I couldn't hear it over the
I said
train.
he's basically like the monster from The Thing.
Yeah, more or less.
Well, you do know by now that the fire department has taken care of that apartment that was on fire, so you could actually go back and investigate it if you wished.
Yeah, the arson squad's probably, not even. They've probably done their thing and left, so he's probably gonna take an Uber ride to there and go check it out.
Okay. You will. I mean, you are a bit dressed like a rich kid, aren't you?
Could you repeat that one more time? Because I swear to God, this train is just going across the tracks as hard as it can.
Okay. You are kind of dressed like a rich kid, right?
Kind of little, he would get his ass robbed in Harlem if he went down there, but he's not dressed to nines.
The Warriors.
Just casual clothes then.
Yeah, the kind of preppy casual clothes, polo shirt kind of stuff.
Okay. You do get a few weird looks as you're heading into the building, but you'll be able to make it to the floor. There isn't much of a cordon. Looks like the team's already sort of been there, but you can take a look around the apartment with a check, try and find anything that. Okay, let me just load it back up. Burning building, burning anymore. But let's see.
Okay, the train finally passed. I'm sorry for that.
Let me just sort this out, and then we can transition to. There was 229 yesterday. There we go.
Excuse me.
And transition in.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so let's give a rundown of what's left in the apartment. Most of the stuff's kind of burned. As well, every room's kind of blackened with soot. There's very few wooden things that have survived, really. Paint's peeled off. It's pretty nasty. There's ash and just crap everywhere. But there's a few things around. Hold on. Things around?
So pretty much anything combustible is pretty much freaking gone at this point, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Would just flat perception or maybe science biochemistry be a good...
I'll give me a perception roll, if you please.
Perception? Oh boy. Zhi Pan, amateur forensic scientist.
Forensics, man.
My fucking thresholds again. 13.
3d6. Okay, what's your Oh, okay, so you got a roll on the 13.
Mhm.
So you start like turning over like parts of the ash and rubble, and you find what appears to be sort of like part of a sort of burnt up poster. After a few more minutes of searching, you will find what appears to be like a melted hard drive, at least quite damaged. Like you know you don't have the tools to like examine this, or really the knowledge how, but it seems to have been missed in the sort of cleanup. Additionally, what you also found is part of a damaged notepad that appears to have had something written on it, but it was, of course, ripped off. So someone wrote on the notepad, ripped it off, and you can still kind of see sort of pencil marks in it, or pencil or pen marks in it, so you can't really determine what it is that was written.
Well, G is going to take that anyways, because he actually has an idea what to do with that to try and maybe glean off what was said. Well, what was written, I should say.
The poster itself seems to be actually a Green Force poster. It's of you've seen the entirety of the poster before, but this one seems to have like a sort of meetup location written on it. It seems to be of like several like hooded people in like green silhouettes with their fists in the air, and it says "Eco Action Now." There appears to be also, like, you can't really make much out of their silhouettes, but it seems like a sort of obvious propaganda poster. It's like it's saying like, let's stop big corporations destroying the Earth. The location that it says on it would be tomorrow. There appears to be a meeting tomorrow at a nightclub, from what you know of where it is.
A nightclub?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, he is going to... And it's written like on a little portion of the poster, right?
Yes, it's giving like the event details.
That's my cat.
That is a cat.
He does that sometimes. The neat little bitch here. So he's gonna tear off that section of the poster and save it, so he remembers. Or actually, you know what? He has a Eidetic memory, so screw that.
Okay.
And with that, leave and try to think of and try to morph his old pre-mutation disguise into shorter hair and something nice black tie to wear to this art gallery function that his father invited him to.
It's not going to be for like a few weeks, he said.
Yeah, but he's still wearing at home.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Wonderful. Okay.
Now the issue is, and I am kind of shooting myself in the foot here.
Yeah.
He's actually not spending any money, so that's going to show up strange in the bank report.
Although he's only young, so it might be he didn't even consider that.
No, he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but at least I'm going to shoot myself in the foot honestly.
Well, it makes sense. It's a rookie mistake. It's a discrepancy that not everyone can avoid. But there's multiple options to say.
Hold up.
The B-boys might save your ass.
Okay. So let's get some things set up. Eps.
That's a clerk.
That is a clerk. Eps. Oh wait, yeah, he's an I wonder if it's got an actual token made of the new portrait. If not, I'll just use the one that I've already set up currently. Actually, I might be able to do something here. Ah, no wait, I won't be able to do it now. It'll probably cause some weird screen effects. Okay, so there's Tristan, you still there? Tristan?
Tris or Ups?
It's
Sorry, I was here. It wasn't unmuting.
yes. I'm just making sure you're still here, man.
Yeah.
Making sure
I'm
you're
just
not
muted just so that then no one comes through like any doors banging out.
Okay, we may have to. Well, we don't know how long he's going to be here, so potentially I may have to swap what I've seen around. Alright.
Hello?
Hello, Eps. This is your turn. Your one shot. Yeah.
Okay, so where am I?
So it's
Oh,
fast forwarding.
MS, damn it! I've sent you like the goddamn token.
I haven't seen the token. Hold on.
It's here.
Oh, silly me. I did not see that. For I am an idiot.
That's okay. It's just yeah.
I'll update it later. If that's alright with you. Deal with it, man.
Can you just like upload it quickly? Like it takes like 2 seconds, man.
Okay, fine. We're gonna have a bit of a time skip to the night. And the night is now young, and we are following Rush. Now, perhaps you can give a few details regarding Mr. Rush. Who is Rush?
Rush is mostly a suicidal maniac that tries to do the right thing by putting his life in danger for the safety of others. By essentially being something akin of a speedster. He basically his entire concept works on the usage of hyperadrenaline, which is that his body essentially creates massive amounts of adrenaline, depending on the like feeds off of the like essentially the adrenaline that other people create around him essentially. So the more people around him feel themselves to be in danger, the more power he has essentially. So his body like starts to like absorb the excess adrenaline and fear and sort of worry and anxiety, up until the point where he can reach a point where he is somewhere between a Flash and a Superman in terms of power, giving him incredible reflexes, regeneration, and speed and strength, where he could basically punch people through like walls as well. However, his one weakness is the fact that, well, if he's caught on his own without anyone nearby to be in danger, he is only slightly above human
I wouldn't say
abilities.
slightly, dude.
Okay, he's
powerful.
basically he's a mediocre hero. Outside of that,
Yeah. Okay. What does his like costume look like? His elaborate costume. I'm still sending things up, by the way.
hang on. His costume mostly consists of plastic plating, like this kind of stuff that you would imagine like skating knee pads to be made out of. Well, it's slightly more durable than just like shitty plastic, but it's still very cheap and easy to replace. Essentially, the armor isn't as much to stop any bullets or like anything dangerous. It's mostly to just soften the falls that he might have while basically running into something, or hiding away like the injuries that he sustains, or essentially just providing a bit of an image of himself to provide, like, to show that he's well armored, that he's well organized, and
So
he has
similar
white armor.
to Deadpool's outfit in its purpose, then.
Yeah. Basically, it's all for show and mostly for like the minor effects.
It's not it's not proper armor. It's just a protective suit that looks flash.
It is basically a glorified cosplay, and he like quietly admits to that. Where he has in fact used stormtroopers as like the example. Again, one of the traits that he has is that he's very, very self demeaning. Essentially, he doesn't really believe in himself, but he believes in a necessity to save others to make his life be worth something.
Okay. So I will ask you one thing that I've yet to ask other people, although I know Cerulean doesn't have this. Does anyone actually have a cape?
Nope.
Okay.
Fucking ingrates.
I would look so stupid with a cape.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one too.
I think the only person who could probably get away with it is probably Rush. That's because he doesn't have like propulsion jets or anything.
The thing is, though, he's more like a fucking Flash when it comes to like running around, because he runs around.
Running around at the speed of sound.
It would just be fucking stupid, just like this hero like running around with a fucking cape. That's why Superman never uses his like super running speed, because it just looks fucking dumb. Like, this motherfucker just zooming past, and then there's like a red cloth behind him.
Well, he does, but he's just more like teleporting at that point. It's so fast.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
But yeah, if there's anything that can describe Rush, is that he's very well-meaning. It's just he really doesn't put any value to his own life, to the point where and that's both a positive and a negative in terms of like him being a hero.
And hero.
Because it means that and the other thing that's he's got a very like Spider-Man attitude, where he's trying to be the neighborhood hero and trying to like do the small stuff. He doesn't mind chasing like a small time basically someone who's taken someone's wallet or someone's bag.
He's scalable.
Yeah, he really doesn't give a shit. He's quite happy to just be
and hero. Okay,
a hero.
So I assume you'd be like doing like rounds around the streets in your dorky costume, which occasionally you have people like pointing and laughing at you because you're not really that well known as of yet.
Yeah,
or like jeering at your or like going, "Hey, New York Comic Con's not for a while at least."
He's quite happy
till October.
He's quite okay with doing that because he tends to ride around in his car.
There's like they can't see the tears behind his mask.
Yeah,
I'm really proud of his costume.
He basically would go to an area, park the car, and basically put on his costume and just like basically walk about. Yeah, no, he would just literally just do the prowl, like the most uncool thing, which is like the stuff you see in like documentaries about real life superheroes.
Yeah.
Where they walk about in the prowl. The thing is, though, what makes him different from like the superhero stuff in real life, the documentary about like those lame people walking about pretending to be heroes, is the fact that he actually has a hearing. Sort of, I think he's got a danger sense of sorts.
What's the range of the danger sense?
I don't remember. Hold up. Danger watch. Yeah, the thing is, though, he can only use that when he's in hypernephrin mode, which is when basically someone else is in trouble. So he basically can notice that someone is in trouble the moment they are in trouble.
Okay. You're walking down the street, minding your own business. All of a sudden, you will feel sort of more. What's the phrase? You feel more.
I like to imagine that when it happens, Rush feels like his legs become twitchy.
I was
He's
more
like,
thinking
"God
like
damn it."
heart skips a beat.
That works too. Yeah.
You feel your heart skip a beat.
I imagine the vision becomes more, not blurry, but sort of blurry around the edges, like a tunnel vision kind of thing.
Yeah. And you get closer to what you feel is the situation. And hold on a minute. I hope to God none of you guys are watching this because you'll see like map spoilers probably. Some transition back into this. So what you can see here is a sort of convenience store up ahead. It's like a sort of 7-Eleven type deal. A sign on the outside, and you hear a kind of commotion inside, some yelling.
Okay, I'm gonna first of all listen.
Make a perception roll.
Because Danger Watch has the +5 perception with normal hearing and normal sight. I don't understand what that means.
It means you get a bonus to your skill checks to notice things with your human sight and hearing.
Okay, so
It doesn't affect like really fancy stuff like radio sense or.
So how do I roll this shit?
It's a 3d6 roll, and the objective is to roll low, although really counting towards that. But what we're looking for, low results.
Okay, so it's against what exactly?
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 15.
So 15. So I think that's like a 9 or under roll for perception.
Oh
Plus
no,
5.
it says 12 and under.
Oh, okay. So
It
add
says
plus
12
5 to
minus,
that.
so 12 and under, right?
Yeah, so now it's 17 or under. And the better you score, the more you can kind of glean.
Okay. 3d6 under 17. Yeah, that's like 8.
Yeah, that's very good. You can hear some like crashing and some woohoo, and also some like it's like some demanding yelling, like open this. I want you to open the safe and empty it out. And
Yeah, Rush is going to just be like, Rush is going to be like, okay, it's go time, and then he's going to be
Yeah, the blue thing here is like a window.
Oh, I figured that out. I believe this is a door here, right?
Yeah, the yellow one is a door.
He's going to step this way. So he's going to move over this way. How much is that of a move? Is it like turn already?
No, not yet.
And he's going to basically crash through this window.
Let me just reveal what you see. There we go. Pretty good. So you can see a bunch of sort of like hoodied up people. You can see like this guy here. He's got like a double-barreled sawn-off shotgun. These other guys are just like throwing shit off. Like, woo! Down with capitalism! It's destroying the earth, man!
Oh my god. These are Antifa, aren't they?
No, they're Green Force.
Oh my god. Fucking potheads. Let me beat the fuck out of them. Hold up. I'm going to... Okay, how much can I move? Remind me. Where is this shit?
Just,
PD,
yeah.
body, speed. Okay, I got speed 4?
Yes, everything starts at post-segment 12, however. So, what's your dex value?
20.
20. So, of course, you're going first.
The thing is though, reduce the turn rates. 8 string 3d6. So did you say that? Because I'm in the state of hypernephrin, right?
Yes, you can claim a tick of that if you wish.
Yeah, because it says 8 strength 3d6,
So that means you roll 3d6.
and that's how much strength I gain, right?
Yep. You also get con, speed, and DCV. Okay, so 11. You get to add +1 to your speed value.
Okay, so I'll make sure to remember that I got 5 speed now.
You also got like +6 dex and +11 con.
Wait, what does it say that?
It's the active points that it generates because you've got add speed, you've got 8 strength, dex, con, speed, and DCV because you've got multiple attributes that it affects. So like
Oh,
gives you
so
a
it's
buff across the board.
3d6 and it just adds.
Yeah.
It adds 11 to all of those, or
Yeah.
But it says also +2 after like a
Well,
semicolon.
It counts as like 11, like if you were to spend 11 points in it, but you haven't. Well, they're
Okay.
kind of like temporary points. So what's your strength now?
30, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, so you add +11 to that, so it's 41.
41. Okay.
Speed costs 10 points per point of speed, so you have another +1 on D speed because you rolled 11.
Mm-hmm.
Dex is like 2 for 1, so you add I think 5 on, +5 or 6. And DCV is like 3, I believe, so you add some additional points of DCV in.
Okay. Let me just Let me just add this into the actual online sheet. So it will be
So your DCV
41. You said 26 dex. Do I add any con again?
Yeah, you add 11 con. You also add, so your DCV now should be 7.
DCV. There's only DMCV. Oh no, DC. Okay.
Yeah,
11.
Yeah.
Okay, because it was originally 5.
Yeah, but that's because of the hypernephrin book.
Okay, ego 30, not 390. OCV 10. Okay, sure. What's PD? Does it increase my PD at all?
Let's have a look. No, it doesn't.
All of this, and you said it increases 1 extra speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way aid tends to work. So you can't. So,
Endurance 100.
Mhm.
Body 30, and then stun is 60. I think it adds on to stun.
It doesn't add to stun. Like I said, I'll note down and in the Discord
It's fine.
what stats you get.
I think PRE is presence, isn't it?
Yes, presence.
Okay, OCV, DC, blah blah blah. DCV.
So what is your first turn then?
Right, I'm going to fucking rush, like canned laughter, and just slam into this guy.
Okay, there are some obstacles on the way, however, such as the counter and the window.
Mhm.
You're gonna smash through the window.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this guy already. Doors are they're just pussy shit.
Yeah. So for that, what movement type are you using?
I was thinking using the
The running flight thing?
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it says 60 meters.
For the flight. Okay, so if you make a full move, you can.
I mean, yeah, go on.
So you can move your full movement in your phase. For your,
Actually, wait, because it's the movement speed is based on the speed thingy, isn't it?
No, it's based on the move value.
Okay.
So what is your flight? It is flight 60 meters. So you can only move 8. However, as a half movement attack, or you could spend your full turn to move up to the full distance.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna
can
do
move
that.
8 and smash in. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you're going to smash in through that?
Yep.
Okay, so that would probably be like a move through. So I want you to do a very basic 3d6 roll or
Strength?
3d6 attack roll against DCD 3.
Okay. So these is that all against my strength or DCV?
That runs on your OCD, which is stupidly high, which is a 10.
Just give me a sec. I have the sheet up. OCV is like 10.
Yeah, so it's a 17 or less. You can't possibly fill this. And let me just try and do a figure on how. Well, 7. That is a hit.
I'm going to. So if I'm not actually attacking him, I'm going to basically get there, smash through the counter and the glass, and put my hand on his shoulder and lean over and say, "You sure you want to be doing that?"
Before you do, just roll your strength damage against the window.
Mm-hmm. This is why I get like splattered against the window. I just don't break it.
If you were a normal man, you might.
41. I don't. Wait.
Also
Actually,
add,
wait. Go on.
You also add what's the value? I think it's plus another d6 on top because of your velocity.
Well, as in 6. Oh, strength onto my strength.
Actually,
So
no,
it'd be
it's not.
47.
So actually, add 3d6 onto that. So you're going to take 3d6 stun damage in return. However, that's because you're like smashing through something. So I'm going to roll that now. You take 11 stun damage, and that would be 3 body, but you probably have good defenses.
I mean, I also have hyperactive skin, which is resistant protection.
Yeah, that
7
doesn't
PD,
scratch you.
3 ED.
Yeah, it doesn't scratch you.
Yeah.
Like, you would probably need to run through a wall before you can cause yourself some damage.
Yeah, is 47... so 47, is that still under 17, or...?
47.
Yeah, because you said I get an extra 6 from speed.
You get an extra 3 dice on top of it, so...
Oh, so 66.
Hold on, let me figure this out. So you've got 66 normally, at your normal strength, but you've got 40 strength now, so it's...
Oh,
86.
is that what the aid strength 3d6 means? Is that what you...
No.
So where am I getting this as 3d6 from exactly?
The 3d6 is from your velocity. This game actually counts your velocity into your damage. So if you
okay.
So if you run and charge at someone at like 50 miles per hour and smash into them, which is kind of called collide, I believe, you both smash into each other and do damage to each other.
Okay, so 6d6, right?
That's your base damage, plus another 2 because of your boosted strength, and then plus...
Oh, so this is actually damage. Okay, so 6
plus another 3 because of your velocity. So you've got 11d6 against the window, which is probably enough to obliterate it.
And is there like a thing that I add on, like a a thing?
A thing?
Just
roll 11d6.
Yeah, 11d6.
Yeah. Okay, 29. Oof. That's it's enough body to easily destroy the window. So you smash through the window. You run up to him, and I believe that's your turn.
Is the counter fucked though?
Yeah, that would fuck the counter up. I'll bother re-rolling all this shit again with the counter.
Can I roll like a persuasion or like intimidation for this? Just be like, Are you sure you want to do this?
Certainly. You may try do that.
What do I roll for that? Because I have persuasion?
Yes.
It'd be under 15.
Mm-hmm. So 3d6 under 15. 4.
I think I did it.
So you smash through the window and, judging by your positioning, leap onto the counter. And what do you say?
Come on, kid. Drop the act. You should probably just go home.
They, hold on, let me just reveal the rest of the store here.
I don't want to pulverize you.
They both turn and they're all in shock. And then, you really do roll well.
Mm-hmm.
The other two, they've got like bats, bats and pyrons, and they just like look at you, and then they just book it. They just start running.
Mm-hmm. I just wonder, should I keep one of them for questioning?
If you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the other two run, but I'm just gonna grab this one by the scruff.
You'll have to wait till your turn for that.
Yeah, it's fine.
So all of these guys, they're gonna attempt to run out. So this guy's gonna try and run down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Poor LARPer. He's probably getting freaked the fuck out.
Okay, so your speed 4, correct?
Yes.
Oh, no,
5.
5 now, because you're a speedy boy. That means you would go first. Again.
Okay. I'm going to
Chase after him.
yeah, I'm gonna chase after him, but I'm gonna try and squeeze past the shopkeeper. I'm sorry for the window and the counter, and just go up here, I guess.
Yeah, you've easily got enough room to catch up with him.
And I'm just gonna try and grab him.
Okay, so a grab would just be a basic -1 OCV, so just make an attack.
So it's against my OCV, right?
You're using your OCV -1, so that is 9.
Yeah,
So
9.
9
So,
against a very low value of what he's got.
which is what do I roll exactly? 3d6 just against
3d6.
9, okay.
Yep.
3d6. I don't think that helps.
Yeah, you grab him,
Okay.
and how are you grabbing him?
I'm going to grab him by just the sort of the kitten grab, but by the back of his neck. I lift him.
Okay.
And just start unmasking him.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll casual. Actually, no, casual strength is probably won't break out. Could you roll your strength value in terms of damage?
What do you mean damage?
Oh, he's not getting it. You just roll your.
It is 11d6.
Yeah. Ideally, what you're supposed to do is you count up 2 to 5 counts as 1, 6 counts as 2, 0 counts as 1 counts as 0, and you count that up. But yeah, probably.
What do you mean?
It's counting up the body of an attack. So you've got the stun value and the body. This is counting up the body for the grab. So you grab a guy, you roll the damage, but you don't actually do damage. You just count up the total body of your attack. And if you have more than your opponent, then you grab them and hold them. And if they have more, then they break out. Casual strength is half strength.
Okay,
So they have to if they put concede effort in, he could roll his full strength.
Okay.
Basically, there's lethal and non-lethal damage. Body is like the being punched out, where killing damage is, oh my goodness, I got shot.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't actually break him.
Yeah, you've got a tight hold on him, and you have grabbed him by the scruff of the neck. You said.
Mm-hmm. Not the front, but at the back.
Yeah,
it's like that sort of kitten grab that you pick up kittens on.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
As if he's a kid. He's probably 17 or some shit.
Yep.
And
So, what are you gonna say?
go on. I'm just gonna sigh and look to him and say, look, kid, you really fucked up now, didn't you? You shouldn't have been swashing out the nice displays here. You know, it's these people worked hard to get what they are, and it's not like you don't have a future yourself. Now, why are you doing this?
So, when it comes around to his turn, are you just gonna hold him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold him. Like, not even unmask. Actually, I'm gonna just like unmask his like the face mask, not the hood.
Okay.
So no cameras can see him yet. Just I'm gonna see his face essentially.
Yeah. He does seem pretty young, but he seems like fucking pissed off here. Something fierce.
He's what?
He does seem like pissed off at you, something fierce. Like he, looks like staring fucking daggers. He's like, "Hey, fuck you, man."
He's embarrassed. I'm just gonna start chuckling and say, "Look, kid, you're in way over your head right now. Why don't you just drop the big revolutionist act and just realize that if you don't start behaving nicely, I'm going to have to drop you into the police, and I can do that real quick." Now, what's this about?
He's like, "Go of me, man,"
Answer my questions.
and he does.
Also, please and thank you would be nice.
And he does. He fires his shotgun at you because you grabbed him by the back of the neck, not by his arms.
Oh boy.
So he's going to fire his shotgun at you, and the sonic shotgun is a cone weapon of like fucking 16 meters. So he's going to unload both
pretty
barrels
sure-
into you,
Yeah, that's fine.
and And are you going to take any sort of abort action, or are you just going to try tank it?
I'm gonna tank it.
Okay. So, man, I need to really double check the whatchamacallits, area of effect.
Oh wait, hold up. 7 PD 80. Oh right. The characteristics values and stuff on my sheet, the ones in red that are after the slash are actually the ones in the hypernephrin mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna fire an AOE, but he's gonna fire the shotgun's AOE, but he's gonna target floor, but he's gonna target just in your general direction, not you specifically. So he's gonna roll 3d6. Yeah, I'll give him that. You are technically in the way of the shopkeep now.
Yeah, so I'm just protecting the shopkeep at all costs.
Yeah. But buckshot does spray everywhere, and
Point blank, it won't have a chance to spread.
yeah, you just get hit by buckshot.
Unless it goes through Rush, but I'm assuming it won't.
Nah.
Depends how
Nah.
strong he is.
Nah, fam. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine.
But this gun does reduced penetration. So it normally does 2.5 d6 of damage, killing damage. But that's what it does. So 7 and 6 for buckshot. So this is against your resistant PD.
Reminds me. Resistant PD.
Yeah, so I believe you have
7.
Yeah, 7. So you actually do tank the shells, but do you tank the stun damage? Because it does have a stun multiplier.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let's add that together. So 7 plus 6. I must like you see like the math symbols around my head, doing quadratic equations and all that good stuff. So yes, 13 times 3 is that divided by 2. So you take. Oof. This would be against your regular PD anyway, because
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, my regular PD is
2 sets of 19 damage, so that would be...
is 22.
Yeah. So you will take about 8 stun damage from that.
Is that after or before the resistant? No,
This is
just
after
normal PD.
This is after it. I'm just looking at the machine going.
I mean, I got 60 of that shit.
Yeah, so you're okay. Like it's like, ugh. Really should have probably packed something a little different than Bookshot. Solid Slug would have done better.
Really, kid? Is there a door, by the way? Is there a door here?
Yeah, there's a door. Hold on, let me just reveal a bit more. There we go.
Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw the kid, like, take his gun, throw him aside, and break it. Like, break the gun
I
on
thought
my...
you were gonna literally throw him through the door.
No, I'm just gonna, like, take his gun from him. Take his gun from him and just put him, like, basically put him down and, like, break it on my knee.
Okay.
I'm gonna break his toy. Because this is the thing, just beating them up and letting them run away is not gonna teach them a lesson. He's gonna have to realize this that
You done fucked up.
he's fucked up and this shit's not gonna fly.
Okay.
Go on, Harp. Sorry, I interrupted you.
I said, you've been a bad boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you just roll an attack roll to disarm.
Okay, so is that against my strength or dex?
Just 3d6. And then I suppose you're just going to do damage to the gun. Yep, you grab it. You take it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's out of shells. Make a strength attack. Or make a strength roll. So it'll be 11d6 again.
11d6.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We do 11 body damage to it. That's enough to break the gun. That's even counting its resistances. You just kind of break it apart, like a half. You kind of break it in half with its, like breech.
Is it like bent?
No,
like,
you just kind of like snap it in two by the breech. So where you.
Is it? Do I even have to do it over the knee, or is it just like snap?
I assume you let go of him to do this.
Yeah, I do.
No, you just kind of sort of make a sort of snapping motion like a stick, and it's kind of like breaks by the breech. The like hinge where the.
I do one-handedly even. Is it one-handedly or just like two-handed or like two-handed with like snap?
Two-handed. Yeah. If you do it one-handed, you do have -5 strength.
No, it's fine. So I just break it and I just stand there like So is that at the end of my turn or is that can I do more action?
I'll say you can get a free presence attack out of that. So roll presence, which will be
basically make the kid surrender.
66 presence.
Wait, my presence is 66?
6d6.
Oh, 66. Okay.
It's mostly because you've been boosted by the action of breaking the thing.
Yeah, you're intimidating. Yeah, intimidating.
Yeah.
Thanks, Satan.
He's kind of like taken back by this. He's like, whoa, man, I didn't know you.
Are you done now?
That. So he's kind
maybe
of.
Maybe you should consider not doing this to someone who won't survive that. Because.
What are you?
Just a friendly neighborhood rush. Nothing to worry about. No, I suggest you get your shit together. Get some good grades. Get a life. And stop with this communist revolutionary bullshit.
Like, but I'm not a communist.
Just get out of here, kid.
he leaves. He like gets up and he like just fucking books it out of the store.
Yeah. And I turn around to the owner and you got a mop and a what you call it, a brush around here?
It's like, why did you break through my window?
Well, he had you at gunpoint.
Oh, that makes sense. But how the hell did you survive that? He shot you point blank in the chest.
It's just armor. No, don't worry about it. See, I'm tough.
Well,
And like I tap on. Go on.
You could have at least beaten them up or something, so the police would have arrested them.
No, they were kids. They were going to be. They're going to realize that there's no point in these things, and hopefully get a life out of it. Hopefully, but the next time they do this kind of thing, I will definitely put them into the appropriate constabularies. Don't worry about that. Now, can I have a brush? I want to help you.
I guess. You do notice on the floor that there is some kind of like poster that must have fallen out of his pocket.
Okay.
It appears to be a sort of propaganda-ish poster with a sort of meeting location on it. It's got like a bunch of like green silhouettes with their hands raised in the air in sort of like defiance.
Okay.
You expect there's probably more of these people there.
So there's a meetup of these kids essentially doing this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the poster and then I'm just gonna like quietly help around the place and then like.
You also get a like. Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
You would also receive a text asking you if you pick up some note from your father.
I'm going to text them back and say, Have you tried the other fridge, the one downstairs? And then so I look over to the shopkeeper. It's like, oh, sorry, yeah, I'm fine. And then like I put my phone away and go back to like brushing away like shards of glass.
You
like help clean up the place.
You do what you can before you scarper as the police are coming in, and
And then as I see them, I sort of like do like a mock salute to the storekeeper and say, next time I guess. Next time, see you. It's like, see you next time. Blah.
I'm glad I've got insurance.
And then just like speed the fuck away.
Okay. At this point, it is about an hour and 25 in, so we'll take a break, and then we'll take a 15-minute break, and we will, we'll return with the Manticore.